Hi, Darren the Ghost Guy is back after a little time off. Today we'll be discussing the missing Inuit Village. Back in 1930, a news reporter from the past Manitoba reported that a fur trapper named Joe LaBelle was passing through an area inhabited by Inuit villagers. Joe and the villagers knew each other, and it was not uncommon for fur traders to seek shelter at any one of these Inuit villages that were spread around. This particular village was located on the shores of Lake Anjikuni. Well, Joe was in for a surprise of his life. When Joe arrived at the village, nobody was there. According to the story, Joe walked into the camp, only to find the village empty. There were 6 tents where 25 men, women, and children lived. Now they were void of human life. Joe went through the village looking for any signs of life. What he found was even more disturbing. Joe found food over burned out fire pits as if someone was just cooking. He found clothing being made, the sewing needle still halfway through the garments and just on the ground. Somebody just dropped them and left. Well, Joe continued his look around and found 7 sled dogs still tied to the post. Unfortunately, they died from starvation. No villagers would ever leave such valuable items behind, and I mean the sled dogs. They were their only source of transportation. This is 1930. But Joe, he continued to look around, and then he came across a grave. Now that grave had recently been dug up, and the human body had been removed. Joe could tell that a forest creature hadn't dug up the grave for food. You see, the grave was opened with care and forethought. Joe eventually made his way back to civilization, and he notified the Northwest Mounted Police, members of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. And the police figured that the villagers had been missing for around 8 weeks. As the police were conducting their investigation, they noted strange pulsating lights hovering over the lake. These lights, they were not part of the Northern Lights. They knew what those were. These lights were different. Now, some people believe that the villagers were unwilling participants of a mass UFO abduction. To this day, nobody knows what happened. Some say this event never happened, but I believe that it did, and the government covered up the disappearance because the government, could not come to a rational explanation. However, this is not an isolated event, which brings me to my next missing Native American story that happened even very long time ago. The story of the Anasazi of the Four Corners region of the U.S., Southwest, Utah, and the Four Corners. This has been Darren the Ghost Guy. Please hit like, share, and please comment. I hope you have enjoyed this story. May peace be with you. Thank you.